Now invite Dr. Tash Brown, Managing Director, TrendMD, to talk on the topic, Science Communication in the Digital Age, Engaging a Wider Audience. So Tash Brown is the Managing Director of TrendMD, bringing extensive experience in strategic planning, growth, and transformation. She focuses on AdTech, people orientation, people operations, and business innovation and growth. Ms. Brown's immeasurable contributions accelerate content dissemination, connecting scholarly content readers and publishers. As one of the largest scholarly content discovery platforms, TrendMD collaborates closely with top STM publications and peer-reviewed journals, enhancing content reach and engagement. Previously, Ms. Brown held key roles at Watson Clark, a healthcare marketing agency, advising on sales, marketing, business and development, planning, and finance. He holds a Ph.D. in economics from University of Erfurt, along with postgraduate and bachelor's degrees from St. Petersburg State University of Finance and Economics. That's definitely a varied experience, and we are looking forward to hear from you, Dr. Tash. You're on mute.
Hello, excellent. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone present here today. I'm really happy to be given the chance to speak here today. And scientific communication in the digital age, engaging a wider audience. We are living in an age where we carry powerful computers in our pockets. You know, the sum of human knowledge is just a few taps away. And where scientific discoveries, they are unveiled at an unprecedented pace. Yet, despite all of this marvel, there's a challenge that we are facing, which is how do we engage a broader audience with scientific content? How do we make science stand out? How do we resonate with more readers? Before we dive into the discussion, I want to thank you, Sam, for the introduction. And I've spent a significant portion of my career at the intersection of science, communication, and technology. And I've witnessed firsthand the shifts and challenges and the immense potential of scientific communication and engaging a wider audience in the digital era. We've seen where the process of sharing, accessing, and interacting with research has undergone major changes. Scholarly publishing, once confined to the realm of print, have undergone monumental transformation. Online platforms have rewritten the rules of sharing, accessing, and engaging with research. The digitization of scientific content has dramatically reshaped how researchers and the general public engage with scientific literature and data. So today, I want to look at how we can engage a wider audience. And we'll now look at the major shifts that we've seen over the last few years. We look at accessibility. Digital platform has led to the growth of open access journal and repositories. They've shattered traditional paywall barriers, allowing wider audience to access research finding. Speed is of essence, as our previous speaker outlines how having faster access to information is important. It's no different for scientific communication. Readers expect to have information available at the speed of thought. Collaboration. We've seen collaboration transcends geographical boundaries thanks to digital tools and platform. Real-time collaborative writing and editing platform have redefined content development. Research is no longer static words on a page. They've come to be interactive figures and visualization, which helps to enhance the understanding of an engaged reader. We have seen the living papers. This is where papers are updated with new data and correction, ensuring the evolving nature of research is reflected in real time. Transparency takes center stage. We look at ChatGPT, we have heard the hype, the discussion surrounding ChatGPT, which AI is not new, but I think one of the main benefits that ChatGPT has brought to us, it has put AI into the public discussion. Before, AI was considered more passive. It's happening. Google is using it. ChatGPT has made AI accessible to the common man, to the common person. Yes, I am using AI, which has enabled us to see firsthand some of the challenges and the risk it posed. But before going down into the challenges, I want to take a minute or two to look at what today's readers are looking for. But first, I encourage you to think about yourself, your readers. We tend to think of scientific readers as in a special bubble, as, okay, we need to approach them a different way. No, they're readers. We all here are consumers of scientific content. What makes you go to a specific site for news? What keeps you engaged? Today's scientific readers, ourselves readers, we're influenced by the rapid changes in technology, by societal needs, and the changing dynamics of academic research and landscape. We tend to gravitate towards the interdisciplinary approach, research that seamlessly merges insights from different disciplines. We look at accessibility. We are humans. We like free stuff. We want the content when we want it. We don't want to pay for it. Open access has given significant rise to accessibility. We want to understand the relevance and impact of what we are reading. Also, we want to collaborate. Readers are drawn to studies that foster collaboration within the scientific community, be it through traditional workshop, conferences, or webinars like we have now. This sense of shared knowledge drives progress in innovation. Interactive experiences. Dynamic figures, data visualizations, they take center stage as they allow users to deep dive into data. The integration of supplementary multimedia, such as videos or animations, they not only serves both to explain and enhance the content, but they make it more comprehensive and engaging. Then we look at personalization. AI recommendation system. They help guide readers on a journey, what to read next. Gone are the days of readers in the library reading print journals, struggling where to read next. In this digital era, you are able to select a subject, select your preference, and be updated in real time. A paper is published, it's at your fingertips. You have the snapshot. Readers and engagement is not only limited to researchers or to authors, but readers seek collaboration. They want to comment. Non-academics want to comment. They want to be involved in the peer review process, as this fosters their trust and more integrity in the scientific publications. We look at clarity and quality. Scientific literature is increasingly catering to a broader audience. Plain language summaries, They provide concise, non-technical overviews that resonate with policymakers, journalists, the general public. We've seen a shift from where readers were primarily researchers to where readers are the common audience, myself, yourself, the average reader. As I had mentioned previously, it's not without its challenges. Look at misinformation. We look at the digital divide. We look at privacy and data security. How much are we able to share? Looking at ChatGPT, there's data security, there's privacy. Who owns the data? We have the erosion of peer review. We have information overload. We have burnout. This is not to say this should deter us in engaging a wider audience, but just be prepared to navigate the landscape as we face these challenges. Now, digitalization has changed the way we consume content. The pandemic has accelerated to some extent the digitalization of scientific content. When we look at automation, accessibility, data analysis, personalization, we've come to expect bite-sized content at our fingertip, and engaging a wider audience in the scientific community is no different. When we think of why we might choose even to go to ResearchGate or academia.eu, or we might try to go to a repository rather than to the journal site. Why are readers going to these more, I want to be careful in my terminology here, as our attention span is that of a goldfish. I think that's what the industry is saying, 3 seconds. So how do we engage readers with 3-second time span? The TikTok reader, the TikTokers of the world, the YouTubers of the world. And there are different methods and tools at our fingertips to help us do this. Be it search engine database, be it open access repositories, the social networks that, enable collaboration, be it amplifiers like kudos that help us. Even reference managers help us engage our audience. So it's looking at Mendeley and how within this reference manager, you're able to essentially collaborate, communicate, comment, and work with other partners, actually help reach a wider audience. We've seen where engaging a wider audience is pivotal to research, where it's no longer an impact factor that determines the importance of a study. It's also the process of how much is known, the public perception or feedback. We have collaboration tools. We have personalized recommendations that focus on, the readers and what they have read, what they're interested in, what their preferences are to make it seamless. I want you to think about the last time you tried to order a burger from your app. You tried to order McDonald's or Starbucks from the app. The click of a few buttons and you're able to get what you desire. That is the expectations of readers. Seamless journey getting to the content that they so desire. I want to leave with you today that now the hype is with ChatGPT. This is not the beginning. It's not the end, but it's putting to the forefront of us that digitalization, it's here to stay. It's a matter of how we adapt to it. We are navigating a swiftly evolving landscape in scholarly publishing and engagement with research. The fusion of online platforms, open access models, and metric tracking have undeniably redefine how we interact with research. This transformation isn't just reshaping how we access the information, but it is essentially fostering enhanced collaboration and knowledge exchange, propelling us more into collective discovery. The expectations of the average readers, which encompasses scientific readers, are shifting dramatically. Rapid technological advances have given rise to the new era of engaged readers, hungry for credible insight. So while digitalization ushers in a wealth of accessibility and expedited dissemination, the concern for misinformation, the concerns for quality looms large. But let's not lose sight of the bigger picture, as the profound transformation that we are seeing now is about redefining the very essence of how science is conducted, shared, and discussed. So as we navigate this digital frontier, I encourage us all to embrace these changes with vigilance, adaptability, and commitment to fostering a more accessible, transparent, and impactful scientific landscape. I want to thank you all for the opportunity to discuss this with you today, and I'm willing to continue the discussion after this session here today. Thank you, ACSE, for having me.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Tash, for your take on how to engage wider audience in this digital era. So the message is very clear. So the ultimate objective of scholarly publishing is to disseminate the science. And it can only be possible if you can reach and engage a wider group of audience. So embracing the technology in the digital age will definitely be an added advantage to achieve this. So thank you for that message. Thanks. So